Oh, it got so windy and rainy and stormy last night. We had to bring the surfboard in to sleep with us because it was getting battered around out there. Hi, I'm Jeremiah, and this is my life. Alright, we're leaving Pacifica and heading south. I'm almost out of water.
Why is the water always gone?
So I need to go find a place to fill water. There's one in Half Moon Bay, so I hear. So we're headed down there. It's a beautiful, foggy, classic NorCal coastal day. And I'm running out of food and water, and my gray water tank overflowed this morning. It's a great day. Let's just get on the road. Alright, CVS's was turned off or broken, so we're gonna go check Safeway's. Hopefully we can get some water. It's more expensive to have to buy jugs and then refill my own and then throw away those jugs. Also, you're throwing away massive plastic jugs for nothing, so hopefully Safeway's is working. Let's go. Water refilled thanks to trusty Safeway. It's getting more and more expensive. The deeper I get into California, the more expensive the water is. It's only 29 cents in Colorado, Nevada, New Mexico, etc. It always feels good to have filled the water up and know that I have another week or so before I even need to refill my water, because that's the one thing that I really can't go without. You have to clean yourself, you have to brush your teeth, wash your hair, do all that different stuff, cook, clean the dishes, all of it takes water. So when you start running out, it gets a little worrisome if you don't know there's a reliable place to go get some. But now we're full, so we're confident and we're ready to go. Anyway, let's go find a hike I haven't done in 4 or 5 years. We are on a little hike on Highway 1, just off of Highway 1, south of San Francisco. It's pretty rugged. Okay, we finished our little hike by the sea, which was beautiful, definitely a lot more rugged than I planned. Now we're headed just a little bit further south to Davenport Pier, where hopefully we can find a place to sleep and possibly set up the hammock. I can't make promises on either one of those things though.
A few moments later.
Guys, wait till you see what I found right over there. Okay, obviously I didn't find this, I put this here, but this makes me so incredibly happy. I have not taken this hammock out of its case in maybe 4 or 5 years because there was never a reason to take it out. There was always work to be done. There was a career to be built or college to have get into and then get out of with great grades. There was never really a reason to waste time. So now this makes me so happy to be here, Davenport Pier down below, somewhere in Northern California, setting up this hammock to watch the sunset and just waste some time in a really, really good way. And of course, it wouldn't be a hammock on a cliffside to watch the sunset without some improvised snacks. I'm running out of food. I only have 4 eggs left and some bacon and some bagels, so that's what we're eating for dinner. So until then, I have to finish some mozzarella cheese, which I sliced up, and a quarter of a bag of pita chips. Great snack, right? Nobody's complaining. Nobody's complaining at all, especially with this here. Okay, so here's the deal. We have 4 eggs, 3 bagels, some mozzarella cheese, some tomatoes, and this massive pack of bacon. So we're gonna cook this massive pack of bacon and the eggs and the tomatoes. We're gonna cook it all, we're gonna eat it all, and then tomorrow we're gonna have to go searching for groceries. This is gonna be my dinner though. All of this. A cup of emergency a day keeps the doctor away. Man, it is a beautiful California day. You know, there are a lot of cons to wearing glasses, especially in the era of masks, where as soon as you put on your mask and you breathe, it just fogs up the entire thing. But rain is definitely another one of those things. Imagine driving with no windshield wipers, not being able to clear the rain from your windshield. That's exactly what us people with glasses go through every single time there's rain on our windshields. Okay, so we're out of food, pretty much. We have some tomatoes and some mozzarella cheese, some bacon left, but none of our staples like pasta and eggs. Those are pretty much the only other things. We're actually running low on oatmeal too. We could use some more emergency packet. We gotta head to the grocery store. I also need coffee. That is one thing I need to figure out in the van. I need to figure out an easy and simple and compact way to make myself coffee in the van. I've heard an AeroPress is the way to go with that, but just because there are some days I really want some coffee to go along with the day, especially on days like this with the rain falling. It's a little chilly. Ugh. So we're gonna try to go maybe find some coffee. I actually have a lot of editing to do. So we're gonna need to find a place to park and do some work, which will be lovely with the rain falling. So groceries, coffee, maybe donuts, who knows? And then park, find a place to work, and maybe tomorrow, hopefully, some fun adventures. Oh, I slept great last night. I don't know what you mean. All right, let's go. It's gonna be so wet. Here we go. All right, that actually wasn't so bad. And also, I must say, the van looks pretty good with 2 days of straight downpour, rainstorm, rainpour. We're gonna say rainpour now. With 2 days of rainpour, the whole van is clean. That clay from Colorado is off, the red sand from New Mexico is off, and everything I picked up along the way, it's all off, and it looks pretty good. If I have so much trouble with that. Okay, so when I was pulling into Safeway, we actually passed the donut store that's somewhere around that way. So I'm gonna go try to pull around there, get some donuts, get some coffee, and then we'll go find a parking lot to park in, spend most of the day editing, working, and then we will stay here probably, hopefully, and then tomorrow morning, maybe do some more surfing. We'll see though. Do you guys want to see Jeremiah at his happiest? Are you ready? Oh boy! That's what I'm talking about right there. The sun's pretty much disappeared. It's pretty gloomy and dark. So we're going to actually head back to the Davenport Pier area because it's just 10 minutes, 15 minutes up the road, and I know it's flat and good parking and there's cell service so I can work. It's free / legal to park there. So what's to lose about that, or what's not to win about that, looking on the positive side? We have a full fridge of food now. Our batteries are a little low, so it's worth mentioning that I have not had any solar input, barely any solar input the last 3 days roughly. So it's all been from driving, which is why I'm a little bit more prone to move around a little during the day, because I'm sitting at about probably 30% battery capacity, which is 60 amp hours given what I have. And for me, normal is to go down to maybe 50 or 60% before I start moving again, because there's always solar helping, but given it's been so overcast and rainy, there's been almost zero solar. Another thing worth noting is my USB socket, which I was using to charge my batteries and camera and laptop and everything, broke the other day, which I need to replace and fix, which means I'm using all AC power, which means my inverter has to be running all the time, and my inverter is less efficient because you're using AC power. Anyway, so the rain and the DC power issue have just made it so that I have a lot less power right now than I normally do. So we're going to drive back up to 15 minutes, which will put us at maybe 50% battery capacity. And then hopefully that'll be enough to cook dinner, finish up our work, and then tomorrow have another wonderful, lovely day, and maybe a little surprise tomorrow for everyone, including myself. It is totally flooded in Santa Cruz. It is like some streets are just a foot of water at the base of them. They really do not have very good drainage. You would think they'd just dump it right in the sea as far as rainwater, directing it off the streets, but I see massive puddles everywhere. Maybe this is also a lot of rain for this area. It definitely feels very East Coasty. One of the downsides to all this beautiful rain is that you got mud all over your floor constantly, and you can't really clean it out until it dries, and then you can sweep it out, or at least that's my strategy. So I was trying to eat my donuts all day, my delicious, amazing, oh wow, happiest Jeremiah can be kind of donuts. And every time I'd eat a little bit of them, I'd start feeling nauseous or not very well, and I couldn't figure it out. Then I realized I haven't eaten anything since like 8 a.m. this morning. Now it's 6 p.m. And I had a whole cup of coffee too. So we're gonna take a little break, sit down for a second, get some food in me, some hummus, some pita chips, then do some more work, cook dinner, slow down, settle down, call this a day, a good day. Y'all are going to be very happy to know that we are not having eggs tonight. We are diversifying our diet a little bit. We have some sausages here. We have some potatoes. Oh my goodness. And, some garlic and some vegetables and stuff. I'm not sure we have enough power to do all this, so I may have to start the car to provide enough power to do the induction stovetop. because I'm anticipating this stuff will take a little longer to cook, but let's see how it goes. And let's see if I know how to cook anything other than eggs, oatmeal, and pasta. Well, we did end up having to start the car for the last half or so amount of the cooking, because apparently if you hit 20% battery capacity, the inverter, which is what my induction stovetop runs off of, shuts off. I guess a safety feature maybe, or something, but 20% is still 40 amp hours, so I'm not sure why it would shut off. But maybe I should be grateful for safety features like that, even if I don't understand them. But not really sure what we made here. Some meat, some potatoes, some vegetables, but it smells really good. But I think that may be just the garlic that I added. But either way, it's edible, and I made it myself, and I'm excited to eat it and finish this really wonderful day. Lots of work, but beautiful, rainy weekend day in Santa Cruz. Until later.